winning combo.
And just so everyone knows, we have turmeric and ginger available separately.
Yes.
So you could choose to get turmeric and ginger on their own. The reason why we talked about this after glucosamine and chondroitin is because when it comes to Mother Nature, and a lot of people ask me for something that's a natural anti-inflammatory. Anti-inflammatory is sort of that's a kind of a drug phrase. That's an action of a medication. But if you're looking for something that tends to be soothing to the tissues in our body, something we talked about earlier with chamomile, which is soothing to our nervous system. But turmeric and ginger, especially turmeric, is something that is soothing to the tissues of our body, offers all sorts of benefits to our digestive system as well. It tends to be detoxifying for our liver. Also, the turmeric is beneficial for our brain. So it's an ingredient that just has a long list of beneficial properties. So this is a blend of the two. Many people choose this product, our turmeric ginger, for their digestive system. Most people, I think, reach for it in terms of support for their joints, but it's a long list of body systems that benefit.
Absolutely. Let me show you what the choices are. I love this, one of my new favorites. I love this product. The combination's fantastic. Let me show you what we have. We have a 30, 60, a 120, or a 240. Here's where the pricing will be going after the anniversary, and here is where we are today. You can see FlexPay always on the larger bottles, and then there is your savings. In the fact, you get these two wonderful ingredients combined. The benefits, if you read a little bit about turmeric, it's pretty mind-blowing, frankly, when you start reading about the benefits of taking these are ancient ingredients, these spices that do so many great things for our body.
But if you go to Chinese medicine, if you go to Ayurvedic medicine from India, we might think that we discovered how beneficial these are for health, because there's now all this wonderful clinical science that exists in Western medicine. I mean, you could go to our National Institute of Health clinical medical database, and you'll find an abundance of research on turmeric and curcuminoids, on extracts of ginger, and ginger on the digestive system, ginger on nausea. All sorts of great, fascinating research. But if you look at Chinese medicine, they'll talk about the benefits we talk about today, but they'll talk about them from 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, that these were used in these ancient health systems. So it's wonderful to see all of that validated by modern science. And our product, what's most important about this product, it's not simply throwing turmeric and ginger in a capsule. Most people throw it in a tablet, which again imprisons these wonderful beneficial ingredients under thousands of pounds of pressure, compresses it into a dosage form that's probably going to be hard to swallow, hard to digest, even irritating to your stomach. But ours, we do two things. First of all, the ginger we put in is specifically standardized for gingerols. It's the beneficial components that you want in your ginger. Even more importantly, the turmeric we have is standardized for 95% curcuminoids. You can find a lot of products with 95% curcuminoids, but we do something else. We also complex it with fat. We complex it with phosphatidylcholine because that's an important fat for your brain, important fat for your liver. But we complex it with fat because without fat, turmeric and its curcuminoids aren't going to be well absorbed at all. In fact, the reason we learn all of this is if you look at the absorption of turmeric when it's been cooked into a stew, it's really effectively absorbed. Whereas you could take this wonderful 95% extract, it won't be effectively absorbed unless you take a lesson from cooking it in a stew. So effectively, that's what we do. When we complex it with fat, we're taking a page out of a cookbook and we're complexing it with the fat just as the turmeric would have been if it was used as a spice and cooked in a stew, as it's benefited people throughout Asia for thousands of years.
And by the way, they are about half gone. So just want to give you a fair warning on it, heads up on this. Lots of wonderful things in this hour, but lots of limited quantities as well. So pick the size you'd like us to send you. It's great to get these two together. You can order them separately, but when I saw you came out, because these are things I was buying separately, I love that you put it in one capsule because it just, they work together beautifully.
It wasn't my genius idea. It was everyone else's genius idea, because a lot of people like you were taking the two together. So we just did a specifically blended product, because that's why when you look at almost all of the products we make, they continue to evolve based upon your recommendations, and even we've come out with products in the past. All our products are customer picks and very well reviewed. Those that aren't, they go away. until we could improve them, until we could perfect them, follow your recommendations, and make them something that you will love. And this is an example of a product that we had turmeric, we had ginger, we had them for several years, and then we continued to get a number of requests for the two together. On the bottom of the screen, you could see the separate item number for turmeric, the separate item number for ginger, if that's what you're interested in. And of course, we're talking about the blended product here.
There you go. And you know, it's funny because when you think about the benefits, your joint benefits, the benefits for your liver, and the fact you can take this capsule, and it's interesting when you see like the ingredients like cumin being used in foods, or you see these things being used.
Well, this is curry when turmeric is, and the curcuminoids. But the other thing is we're going to be very limited on this, unfortunately, too.
Oh yeah.
But the other thing about this product that really makes it special, people think of these as being spices that are going to be irritating to their stomach. One of the testaments to how amazing, I was going to say how cool this product is you could take this on an empty stomach. I like to take this with meals. I like to take all my products with meals, but you could take this on an empty stomach. The way I'll test a product like this is first thing in the morning, nothing in my stomach, I'll take a half a dozen capsules on an empty stomach. And so that's not how you should take this product, but it just shows you how unique our extracts of these spices are, that you could consume them and not have to worry about them being difficult on your stomach.
No, it's very soothing, actually. That's why it's lovely you have the ginger in there. These are getting really limited, so please don't hang up if you're ordering. If you would like to order them separately, if you want just ginger, or if you like just the turmeric, here's the turmeric combo.
And just so everyone knows, we have turmeric and ginger available separately.
Yes.
So you could choose to get turmeric and ginger on their own. The reason why we talked about this after glucosamine and chondroitin is because when it comes to Mother Nature, and a lot of people ask me for something that's a natural anti-inflammatory. Yeah, anti-inflammatory is sort of that's a kind of a drug phrase. That's an action of a medication. But if you're looking for something that tends to be soothing to the tissues in our body, something we talked about earlier with chamomile, which is soothing to our nervous system. But turmeric and ginger, especially turmeric, is